put on our PPE, we're going to start with sanitizing our hands. And then we're going to put on blue surgical gloves. Our bouffant cap. Our shoe covers. Remove the blue surgical gloves. Sanitize the hands again. And then you're going to put on your gown. Your face shield. Blue surgical gloves. Purple utility gloves. And then you're ready to start cleaning your instrument. Okay, we're going to take our container, put it in our sink, put our thermometer in there. Our enzymatic detergent calls for 1 ounce to 1 gallon. So I will put 2 of my tablespoons full of the enzymatic detergent inside of my container. Along with 4 of my 4 cups of water to make 1 gallon. Take the lid off your tray. Take your instruments out and place them in the water. Take the plastic covering off your tray. Dispose of. And at this point you can take off your purple utility gloves. You have to let your instrument sit for a minute. So during that time you can clean your trays with your cavi wipes. And you will transition them over to the clean side. You'll put your purple utility gloves back on. With the water running, you'll wash your instruments. Make sure you wash them under the water. Use your brush to prevent splattering. Rinse. Place on the clean side. Again, wash your instruments under the water. Rinse. Place on the clean side. With your hand pieces, you're going to scrub them, make sure that it's facing down so the water can run off. Use your pipe cleaner to clean any residue that may be on the inside. Rinse. Place on the top of your sink. I'm going to rinse my pipe cleaner to remove any residue. need my next hand piece. Again, make sure you're facing down so the water can run off. Going to clean the inside. Rinse it off. And place your hand pieces up here so that way water doesn't fill inside if you put it on your clean side of the sink. You want to prevent water from getting inside the hand piece. Then I'm going to take my brush, clean it underneath the water and the bristles off. Rinse. Place on the clean side. Up. Carefully turn your water off. Dump the water from your bin. And you're going to start removing your PPE to transition into the clean side. Step. You're going to start by carefully removing your purple utility gloves. And then you're going to remove your shoe covers to be reused. Your blue surgical gloves. Then you're going to remove your face shield, your gown, bouffant cap, and then sanitize to transfer over to the next step.
Yep.
Okay, you'll start by sanitizing your hands. Put on a bouffant cap. Sanitize your hands. And I have hand pieces that I'm going to have to flush, so I'm going to need my face mask with shield. And then I can put on my blue surgical gloves. And the green utility gloves. I'm going to go ahead and cavity wipe my tray. Bring it over to dry. To take my drying tray, bring it over, put my chuck on it, remember to carefully turn your water on, use the back of your glove. I'm going to rinse my instruments, shake them, place them on the chuck to dry. Rinse my hand pieces. I'm going to bring this back over here to dry, and I'll start my hand pieces. I'm going to remove my utility gloves. I'm going to take a paper towel, carry over my hand piece. The 1 second cable spray, the flush, you want to make sure that you inspect your towel, make sure there's no debris in there, dispose of it, and grab a new paper towel every time you are going to flush a new hand piece. Then at this point I can transfer my instruments to my transportation case. If you can leave them to sit, let them air dry. But in this case, I have to get these in. So I will take a paper towel, and with my utility gloves still on, I will be able to dry these. Put a chuck inside my carrying case. I can dry these and put them in here to be transported to my autoclave room. Okay, take off your PPE. I'm going to take off my utility gloves, the surgical gloves. These I will throw away. My mask isn't contaminated or anything, so I can reuse it throughout the day. I have my designated hook for it, and the same with my bouffant cap. And then I will sanitize and take my instruments to my autoclave.